FAKER is returning to the World Championships after missing the tournament in 2020, and he's hunting for another piece of history. T1 may not be favorites to win. They may not even be top 5, depending who you ask. But when the unkillable Demon King competes on the international stage, special things tend to happen. Remember, this is the consensus greatest player of all time. He led his team to win the World Championship 3 times in a 4-year span, and he reached the finals 4 years out of 5 between 2013 and 2017. He has never missed Worlds 2 years in a row, and when he's been at the event, he's never finished lower than top 4. FAKER and his longtime teammate Bengi are still the only players to win Worlds 3 times. And the only players to win twice are more of FAKER's teammates. Bang and Wolf joined FAKER and Bengi in the 2015 and 16 wins, and Duke won it with FAKER in 2016 before heading to the LPL and winning in 2018 with Invictus Gaming as the backup to the Shy. The 5 games Duke played during that tournament make him the only person to win Worlds more than once without being partnered with FAKER every single time. If FAKER pulls off a miracle and wins Worlds in 2021, he'll finally separate his name from Bengi on that list of multi-year winners. But in other parts of the record books, he already stands alone. Even despite missing last year's tournament, FAKER remains first in total games played at Worlds with 83. And that's without the benefit of ever having to fight through play-ins like Sneaky and Jensen have. Jensen, Perks, and CoreJJ will climb the list a little this year, but FAKER's spot won't be threatened unless we see a nearly impossible run from Team Liquid or Cloud9, combined with an early exit from T1. FAKER naturally leads the list of all-time wins at Worlds 2 by an even bigger margin. Again, Jensen, Perks, and CoreJJ will try to climb a few spots, but if anyone wants to overtake FAKER here, it's going to require a couple of very deep runs. There's one all-time record FAKER himself will be chasing this year. If FAKER can find 38 kills during Worlds 2021, he'll catch Uzi for the most kills at Worlds all time. To get there, he'll probably need to reach the semifinals, so it's a good thing he's never exited earlier than that before. Keep an eye out for Jensen trying to get 19 kills to move into 3rd all time as well, and Perks looking to move past Jensen using the extra games he'll get during play-ins. Realistically, reaching semifinals feels like a stretch goal for T1 this year. There have probably never been lower expectations placed on FAKER and his team at Worlds than there will be this time around. Teams like Damwon Kia and Gen G have overtaken T1 competitively in recent years, as they've tried to find the right set of teammates to assemble around FAKER. As time goes on, it seems like the T1 roster is changing more and more rapidly. FAKER is coming into Worlds 2021 with Teddy as his only remaining teammate from his last Worlds appearance 2 years ago. FAKER has been T1's constant for 8 years, but his contract is actually set to expire on November 15th. It's hard to imagine a world where FAKER isn't leading T1 into another LCK season in January, especially since he holds some ownership shares in the T1 organization. But who knows what the future holds? Maybe FAKER's performance this year at the World Championships will help set the direction for that future. Maybe this year at the World Championships for FAKER and T1, there's even more than the Summoner's Cup at stake.
Thank you so much for watching that video. It's so nice to have you here on my YouTube channel. Why don't you toss a subscribe to the channel while you're here? It's very helpful. Also want to give a big shout out to Alienware. They right now are hosting the Alienware Games. If you've ever wanted to be a pro player, or just not a pro player, but somebody who competes for fun, you can join the Alienware Games. Head over to alienware.com/Travis. They've got League of Legends. They've got other stuff. Maybe you don't play League that much right now. Maybe you're playing something else. Either way, alienware.com/Travis. Click the banner at the top. It's very helpful. We'll see you at Worlds.